Seems quiet in here. Yeah. Maybe it's because we're in the afternoon hours. There's some multiple open voids. Go get your beer.
struggling right now.
Yeah, struggling? Were you
I
all
got an
right?
IPA. I'm like, yeah. It's actually got a light beer.
Yeah, right.
Score. Does this have audio?
Yeah, it picks up already. Hear all the whistles from home if you want to.
Where do you get those guys?
They were up by 10 last time.
Yes. I'm by 4.5. Is anyone going D1 these two?
Almost all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy.
So the 3 and 17 are going to South Dakota State. That's the coaches are watching.
Oh, gotcha.
Number 10 is going to go to Notre Dame.
What?
Let's see. So Rainer here is going to go to Illinois State. Messina's going to go to Parkside. Number 13 is going to
Is there any hope unless he gets anything? Or?
She doesn't want anything out. He's got a lot of D2, a lot of D3 interest initially, and she's like, I don't want to go to a small school.
Yeah. I hear that. I get it. Is there going to be seniors? Is that coming here?
She's a senior right now. Listen,
All these guys.
all of them except for one. Number 10 is a junior. She's one grade younger.
And this is the oldest age group.
Yep, 18s is the highest you go at this level. Then it's college or
Well, I remember
adult leagues.
last year to see like Texas, like a bunch of guys in sweatshirts.
Yeah.
I'm like, these girls are actually going to be one.
There is some boys playing in this tournament too. There's a boys tournament
Boys
going on.
volleyball?
Yes, it's a lot different of a game. It's like the net's taller, obviously, but they jump so much higher and hit so much harder. It's not as much of a rally game. It's
Yeah,
like this
it's
massive
spike.
athleticism type thing that they do.
Is volleyball, like men's volleyball, is that a winter Olympic sport?
It is. It's a summer.
Summer?
Yeah, it's the same as the women's.
So they won't be. I can't wait for the hockey.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the hockey.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, they should have Russian. I mean, I get it, but they should have Russian.
Right, yeah. Well, it would make it a better tournament, but that's kind of...
That's the price you pay.
Yeah.
Price you pay. But that starts the first games are next weekend.
Next weekend, yeah. They got it because they start early.
And literally, have you heard about the hockey rink?
Yeah, the rink's too short.
Shit show.
Yeah.
All the, I don't even know what you call it. Basically, like the diameters are all off. It's not like a regulation.
So what they do, I think what they had to do is shorten the in between the blue lines. They had to shorten that up.
Yeah.
So there's less neutralized space.
Which, I mean, maybe
that'll
that's
be
a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing, but how can you have an Olympics event and you can't get the fucking, like, that's insane. Yeah. You can't get regular ice. Even if it's Olympic ice, you can't.
Well, they were supposed to have a tournament there last year, and it wasn't ready yet, so they had to move it. Normally they schedule, like, when they build these things, they're like, okay, you need to be a year ahead. You need to be at done, so we can test it. And they weren't ready.
They just got it done, like, maybe a week ago. I can't wait for that.
back is really causing him problems still. Said he
Is that
finally
stemming from his hip?
yeah,
Probably.
it's all back in there. Whatever's causing it just creates continued problems. He said that he finally got to walk about a mile the other day, and he said that was even exhausting that he did that, but he's like, I got it done. And he's like, I'm going to keep trying to build it up, but he's going to MRI this week to see what they can find out.
What does he think it is?
I don't know. They haven't been able to find anything, like he's had x-rays and there's no bone stuff. So it's really more like something in the spine area or in the spinal column or the
Slip disc?
the discs or something. I don't know.
He's had a tough go.
Yeah.
They basically need to win out.
That would be a good thing. Yeah. I mean, it's gotta win every game you can.
Do they have any shot in the championship?
No, not gold because once the first day, if you fall back, then you can't get back to the gold.
Is this like this team just way better than high school?
Oh yeah, high school's slow.
No,
It's not this quick, nor is it hard hitting. And that's just because you're getting kind of an all-star teamish. Versus high school, it's whoever happens to live in
where's this other team from?
Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, Lissy was. I'm like, is Nicole jealous? She's like, oh yeah, she's jealous. Yeah, that sounds about right. Different department.
Yeah.
Business school.
every couple years. They took a girl from Milwaukee, Madison Quest.
I mean, are they that like that
They
good?
recruit the whole country.
Really?
The whole world, really. They've got a lot of international stuff too. So yeah, Wisconsin's at like a whole nother level, like in Nebraska. Just like, they can recruit anybody from anywhere.
What they do this past year?
They lost in the semifinal.
Semis. Oh, I think this year they lost to Texas.
A&M, yeah.
Oh, A&M. Do you guys have tickets to the hockey game at all?
No, we got rid of our hockey.
They're good now.
I know.
Apparently,
The last couple weeks they have not.
The first game I've seen was yesterday. They played the Gophers. It was on TV on the Big Ten channel.
Yeah.
And I watched and it's like,
yeah,
Wisconsin's
they're better.
ranked? Damn.
Well, they were ranked. They were up as high as 2 in the country because they beat Michigan State at Michigan State. And Michigan State was number 1, so they got as high as number 2.
Right.
And then they've lost to like 5 in a row. But they've all against ranked teams. They lost to, I think Michigan State came back in and beat them. They lost to Michigan, or Penn State, I think, and then now Minnesota. So now 5 in a row they've lost.
Penn State, they paid this guy, you probably heard of him, Gavin McKenna, like $1 million. Like, this is where the NIL is.
Killing college sports.
Yeah. Because all these, like, Canadians are like, oh, sick. I can, like, just get money, like, because in Canadian major juniors, you get paid.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you get a salary, whatever. Now college is like, you get whatever the hell you want. So all these Canadians are coming. So,
Yeah, they changed that rule so they allowed the juniors to come, right?
yeah. This made the NCAA better. I tell you, I'm getting a new scope this year.
You were talking about it. Did you find one you want?
Well, I had so many. I had so much money on my credit card that I hadn't spent, or like the free cash, or whatever.
Yeah, points, dollars back.
I had like $1,000, and I'm like, this would be pretty good for a new scope. So I think I'm gonna use that. I have a Shields gift card for like a couple $100. What would you say is like a good scope, like money wise?
You can spend a couple of grand.
Well, like
the reality is,
but like a decent scope.
Yeah,
a decent scope.
I mean, if you paid $800 or $1,000 on this scope, it would be plenty good for other friends. Because
I don't want the top line, but
you don't need the top line because you're not shooting anything more than 100 yards.
Yeah, I want
If
like
you need a 500-yard scope, that's a different story. You pay top dollar for that, but you don't have the sight line that's $1,000.
yeah, I want like ideally $600 scope, $500 scope.
You could do that. I mean, you'd get a good one.
Would they be decent?
That's
what I want.
You're not shooting
That's what I
super
want.
long distances. I mean, you saw where you shot yours. I mean, you probably could have even done it with like the regular.
Literally an iron scope.
Yeah,
like
the iron
they got-
scope you could have done.
Actually, an iron scope would have been better. So I was like
Yeah.
all over the place. Yeah, I'm hoping I can. Well, so I'm supposed to start my like CFP in September, which is basically like certified financial planner. So I want to like I want to plan out my weekends where I'm like, okay, I can study up to this point, then I can be up at Deer Shack for X amount of days without having to study. So that's my whole thing. I want a deer hunt, but I have to
You
study.
got to get that studying in there too.
It's a year-long thing. I'm hoping because you have like quarterly tests. You have like 8 different tests throughout the year. So trying to like coordinate it between
When you'll need to be studying for that.
and deer hunting.
Yes.
So I don't want to go up to the deer shop.
And have to study it.
Is it 25?
220. Yeah, it's 225.
Nice. It's my shot right there. Little touch shot. Yeah, right over.
I know. You got what is it? Blue wave or? Best part about it, that I was missing, was boyfriend's sister's boyfriend.
Let's go. Wisconsin covered.
That's going.
Louisville covered.
What do you got in the Super Bowl?
I have a future on. See, I don't know who to pick. I have a future on New England plus 600.
Okay.
So if they win the Super Bowl, I win $100. Or no, $90. I put 15 plus 600 to win 90. I kind of want to bet Seattle just to hedge a little bit, but I think Seattle's got the better team.
I think they do too.
Their defense, like they're up this. Well, Minnesota right now is in shambles.
Oh, I heard they let their GM go.
Yeah, he sucked.
Yeah.
Thank God we let him go. But like, there's talks. So after GM gets fucking fired, all the shit comes out, right? So there's a bunch of rumors that O'Connell didn't want, or he wanted JJ, but he wanted to keep Sam Darnold, obviously.
Yeah.
And
The proven guy.
they were gonna trade McCarthy to Vegas because Tom Brady wanted him early. Yeah, Tom Brady wanted McCarthy, and so all the shit's coming out now where. Nice game. Yep. So all the shit's coming out now. Kwesi, so his name's Kwesi, we'll call him KOM, but worst drafter of all time.
Yeah, he didn't have
Have you
any
seen?
of them.
Have
I
you
read
seen?
the article today about the guys that have missed.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, look, because he's been GM for 4 years. The amount of draft picks he's missed he's the second worst in the NFL. Whatever, but apparently there was some like disconnect between ownership, GM, and head coach, to where ownership like basically went straight to KOC, not the GM, and now it's like Kevin O'Connell wanted to re-sign Darnold, which they gave him a contract offer.
Yeah.
They gave him an offer. Obviously, Seattle offered him more,
Big
so it's
more,
whatever. But they wanted, okay, we need to get back up. Daniel Jones offered him a contract, wasn't enough. Then they wanted, now it's come out, they really wanted Rodgers.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Well, that was always rumored.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole came through. So you see this tree, and the distance from this knot to that knot is pretty big, right?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my God.
like, look at the things that spun into its web
gotta
and
be-
how big that is.
It's got to be this big, at least.
Look at the
At
smaller,
least.
smaller, and all like the things it's
Yeah.
got are like giant, like from here to here. She went like, I'm like, just look at the tree. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
she's even more chicken.
Yeah, she is.
So yeah, I'm happy he's out, but now it's basically like you're gonna get a new GM. If McCarthy doesn't play well, they have no loyalty. So it's in my mind, it's a win-win.
He's not really very good.
If McCarthy doesn't play well, then it's like, hey, the other GM drafted you, you're out. Like, we have no loyalty to you.
They get no value out of him though, at this point. I mean, you can't trade him.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be. But I'm hopeful. No one else is. But they want to get. The rumor is they want Joe Burrow. They're never gonna get Joe Burrow. Never gonna get Joe Burrow. No. Because they want. Apparently, they want 3 first-rounders, McCarthy, and a defensive player, which probably would be Dallas Turner, who's the only guy that Kwesi drafted that's actually been good.
It's actually playing.
Dallas Turner, which no one probably knows, but Dallas Turner is like unbelievable. But I have faith in McCarthy still. Who knows?
It all starts with the draft.
It all starts with the draft. And you look at his drafts, you're like, how is this even possible?
Yeah.
None of these guys even played.
I think every team has misses, but they might have had more misses.
Yeah. And then their whole thing is like, he came from a spot where he's purely analytical, had no experience with like players in general.
Yeah, where was he before? He was some of the non-football roles, right?
He was in Wall Street. He's a Wall Street.
He's a Wall Street guy. It's
So
almost
he's
like
an
they
analytics
tried to do
guy.
the money ball.
Yeah, exactly. And it didn't work out. But I wanted to fight for years. But also, I think part of it too is like the fact that it came out now is like if Sam Darnold didn't make the Super Bowl, they would have fired him for sure, but not right now.
Yeah.
Not right now.
They said they just signed him to a contract extension 6 months ago.
Yeah.
At that point, they felt he was on the right path. And now they don't.
I think McCarthy.
it gets hit. That's why I kind of stand behind it. Because it can get hit. I got hit yesterday. Some other guy caught it for me because I was sitting down.
So both those guys are SDC golfers?
These guys over here. These guys are parents.
Oh,
This guy in the gray shirt over there.
Yeah.
That got a bluish shirt, and
Yeah.
then the one right here.
oh.
I'm not sure who the one in black is. He might be too light. The other guy's got it. She didn't play last year, so she's going to get back
Oh
to
yeah,
Kansas
that's
this
right.
year.
Was she in a boot last
She
year?
was in a boot, yeah. Because of her foot, which we
How did they misdiagnose?
I don't know. The problem is the foot specialist didn't ever see her. All she did is see the MRI. So
Crazy.
it was pretty ridiculous. That they didn't even. They just diagnosed it. What one guy did, but he's not a foot specialist.
Yeah.
And then they referred her over to this foot specialist, but she wouldn't see us. I even called up and said, "Hey, can we meet just because I want to talk through this?" Right? It seemed like, is this you have to do this extreme, or is there other
Right.
things?
Right.
And she wouldn't meet with us. So finally, we ended up meeting with a different foot specialist. And he's like, "I think that was a misdiagnosis. Because I think it was strained, but I don't think that was a misdiagnosis."
How could that even happen? Because when my mom said like, "Oh yeah, she's playing," I'm like, "What?" They said she was playing.
Yeah. Well, we think it could have healed. Could have been. She could have been out of the boot maybe a little bit quicker if it would have been diagnosed correctly.
Yeah.
Because it was just overly concerned, and wanting to make sure that we didn't put her out there too soon. But she did get to play second half, which was good, more than she initially thought.
Still, it's like, what's the time?
It's tough when you don't, you rely on these people, and they are the so-called specialists, right? But they can make wrong diagnosis, they can make mistakes, and they don't have all the information.
I get that.
And this woman didn't see her. All she saw was an MRI, which
Right.
can be misread.
Yeah. And that's. So you rob her of half a season. Get it!
Out. I think she has to rough the next one. So plays, roughs, plays, and
Did they give us a point?
I have now that she even took away another point, so I have it at 17-13. She's changed it twice now to go the other direction. She's now off by 2 points. She was wondering about points because they're off on points. So
They got 17-15.
yeah, I have it at 18-13.
Who'd they go? Who'd they go?
Well, they're scoring over there, but these girls are half paying attention most times. So it happens a lot. Sometimes I can make mistakes too, but I think they're off by at least 1 and maybe 2 right at the moment. Because they took 1 point away from us, which we had. I know I didn't give us 1 extra point. Now they're off by 3 points. It should be, even if I took 18-15, and they still haven't made it. I don't know, unless I missed one. be 21-17.
So there was one point that they said that they gave the other team a point and they give it to us. And never switched it. Just right now, it's tight. I just hope for a point differential.
It doesn't matter if we just close out, but yeah, they're off. I know that much because I didn't miss it. I've got 24-17, but they've got 23-19. So I got 23. I got 24-17 is what I have. That's what I think the score is. That wrong by at least one. Because when they have those switches where like now they did that, they screwed up. They screwed up the point. They gave 1 point and then didn't give us a point. So it's been that way for about half a set now. But 2 points and it won't matter. Well, they do, but they're kind of half paying attention. They're kind of, yeah, they kind of paying attention slightly. They're kind of.
Oh, so the score.
Well, they're going to play it because that's what the score they have, not the score I have. So I'm just going to have to lay it out. We should be done right now. Ball don't lie.